Hello guys, we are back, and boy, do I have a game for you today. Alright, so many of you know that I have a particular liking to a certain rune on Kha'Zix, right? I love Hail of Blades. It lets you accomplish things that you simply just can't do with other runes on Kha'Zix, and so I've been running it quite a lot lately with a heavy lethality build. Now today's video is a game with Hail of Blades, and let me tell you, it was one of the best carry games I've had on Ka in a long time. I had to play to the best of my ability in order to thrive in this game, and I gotta say, I think it paid off, and you're definitely gonna enjoy this one. This Hail of Blades setup is extremely risky, and so it means that one small mistake can end up costing the game. It's that thrill of having to play perfectly that I just love so much about this build. Alright, now if you're new here, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the new videos. Also, if you haven't checked out my big Kha'Zix guide, do it right now. Go watch it, because it'll teach you everything you need to know about Kha'Zix, so go give it a watch. Alright, make sure to drop a like on the video as well. It helps support the channel, and I really appreciate it, guys. But without further ado, let's get into this hard carry game with Hail of Blades Kha'Zix. Alright, here we go. It's time for a Hail of Blades game. Yes, sir. It's finally time. I love Hail of Blades. And I've been playing it quite a bit. Before I discovered the Muramana build, I was pretty much exclusively playing Hail of Blades, Triforce Kha'Zix, and it was somehow working really well. I don't know how, to be honest, but the synergy it had was actually insane. And I was winning pretty much every game with this setup for the longest time until patch 4.10 hit, in which case I basically just could not play this anymore. I don't know, I think sudden impact getting changed kind of destroyed this sort of Hail. I think sudden impact getting changed really hit Hail of Blades hard, but yeah, it's still playable. It's just that, you know, I feel like it's a lot worse now. But anyway, this game was a hell of a banger, and I can't wait to show you, so let's get into it. I am just full clearing here from blue side. That's just nothing crazy there. I'm going to try and get this off as fast as possible, and then often what I do, especially with Hail Blades, sometimes I just recall and get a double longsword, and then I look for an aggressive play somewhere with the double longswords. So that's what I'm going to be doing this game. Now for the runes, basically just the same shit, you know how it is. Absolute Focus Gathering Storm for secondary runes just to maximize our AD gains, and we also run Relentless Hunter for the extra move speed. I don't think Relentless is necessary, considering we're running Yumus, and honestly, I do prefer Treasure Hunter with this setup, and just in general now, especially since they nerfed Relentless in the early game. I do enjoy Treasure Hunter quite a bit, just to get that extra gold in order to well, get items. That's really important. So yeah, recall, get double longsword, and I'm gonna move up top side here. Now I can't remember where Lee Sin started. I genuinely, like, I wasn't paying attention, but this team comp we're against is pretty damn strong. The bot lane is Lucian Nami, which is extremely broken combination. And if I'm not careful, I will just get absolutely obliterated by them in like 2 auto attacks from Lucian. So yeah, I gotta be really, really careful here against this comp. We also have Azir, who can safely hit from afar in teamfights. And Cassante, well, you know what that champ is. Oh my god, Cassante. Alright, so I'm doing some exploring. We can deduce that the Raptors are indeed not there. And I'm gonna just wait here. And now I'm going to check his Krugs to see if there's anything up. Why am I just standing here? Hello? Hello? Yeah, I kind of... Wait. Okay. So these just respawned, I believe. I'm kind of hunting for the Lee Sin here. I think... Yeah, he started up here, right? Which is why the Krugs are respawning. So I'm going to be able to take these. I kind of had a hunch that he would be maybe around here. So I'm kind of like ready to sort of fight him in this situation. Normally what I do is like I'd sit in the raptor bush here and just wait. But there he is, we found him. He actually went for... he completely bypassed me and went into the river. But I managed to jump on the Azir here and get a kill onto him. Missed my W as usual. Nothing new there. And then we're going to jump the Lee Sin down a little bit, shove this wave, and that's really big. First kill of the game, first blood, get level 5. Very, very good. His Raptors are now up. So I'm going to be able to maybe look to contest these. Yeah, I mean, okay, he decides to not respect me at all and just totally greed for the Raptors, and he's just going to go down and gift me a second kill. Thank you very much. I'll take that. That is very much needed in this game because, yeah, it's going to be a really tough one later on. I'll be honest, like, this was a tough game. It was not easy to play by any means. However, it was hella fun, and I can't wait for you to see the stuff that unfolds. Very cool. Alright, so with that amazing early game playing out as pretty much perfectly, I'm going to be able to return to my jungle and start taking camps again. The grubs are coming up, so I'm going to divert my attention towards them, and I'm going to start taking them. Just instantly jump on them. I have a feeling Lee Sin is bot side. Pretty fucking obvious that he is. There he is. He's killing my bot lane. Unfortunately, they both go down, but that was pretty much a given. They did die 2v2, but Lee Sin's just there to clean up the Milio. Azir is there as well, apparently. But yeah, there's no reason for Lee Sin to be topside, so it's a given that he's going to be around there, right? Now for the grubs, I take only 2, because I don't want to reveal my position and let them know exactly where I am. So I only take 2, and I leave the last one. Yasuo was pinging it like, go, you take the grubs, take the grubs, like, he doesn't know that I just took them. And I'm going to recall upon hitting level 6, and I'm going to get my lethality components. So I'm going to Yumu's first, just something I've been liking. Very cheap, very effective cost. Cost versus damage power spike, I guess. Very, very good. Exceptional map mobility too. And yeah, with the Q evolve, I'm going to be able to take objectives and shit fast. And all that stuff with the Q. You should know by now. If you don't know, then go watch my guide, okay? My guide that I just put out, go watch it. Anyway, alright, I want to explain what I was doing here. Sorry. So, I walk in for an invade, because I mean, based off the timing of Lee Sin's camp respawns, and where he was just then in the bot side, I can pretty much deduce with ease that he's going to be up here, taking his red buff / Krugs. So, I'm like, what was going through my head was like, damn, I'm kind of leaving it a little late. Do I have time? Like, is this good timing for this invade? And turns out it was the perfect timing. I run straight into him, and I'm able to get it. He shows up again, trying to take his red back. Like, hello? You are not walking up to me, buddy. What is he doing here? Unless he has just nothing to do in the bot side. But I feel like he would, because he's just spent all that time going for going for the gank in the bot side. Yeah, alright, so I look for an R-Evolve engage to see if I can collapse on the Azir, and then I, you know, it doesn't work, but I'm able to walk around, and just jump on him again from the Raptor camp, and I'm gonna pick up my 4th kill. Yeah, in this case, like, I feel like I shouldn't be getting these kills. These are just, like, free. Like, they're just so, like, all of these kills are kind of from the enemy just not respecting me. Or not sort of knowing where I am. In that case, it really helps that I've been staying hidden on the map, which is something you obviously want to do as Ka. I think like maybe 2 of those kills, like the invade on Lee Sin just then, partially because they had no idea where I was, and you know, Lee Sin thought he was safe. No, buddy. Alright, so I don't have my ult up, so I kind of want to just chill for a little bit, and I have all my camps up to take as well, so I want to be able to start taking those as soon as possible. I have Dragon up, I can potentially take 2, although I'm kind of hesitant to do that. Lucian Nami, extremely dangerous lane, I gotta be extremely careful. Lee Sin, obviously we just killed him top and shit. He has nothing to take topside, so we should know he's down here, which is why I was heading over there for a potential like counter situation. I did say I have no R, right? So I don't actually want to be ganking, but I did head down there just because I wanted to, you know, check if Lee Sin was there or not. So yeah, it's pretty easy to tell what the Lee Sin is going to do in this scenario. So that's just because of the way we've sort of played and how we've been tracking him. But yeah, not much for me to do. I should have been doing this a while ago, which is just going to my camps and taking them. Level 8, which is a fantastic spot for me to be in at this point. Everything is going smoothly, although that will change once they start grouping with Lucian Nami. Yeah, it's not going to be a fun time. We're going to keep clearing. We have to do this. This build in particular is extremely unforgiving. Like, the moment I die is the time, like, the moment I die is the moment where, like, everything just goes to shit. I'm so unbelievably squishy, right? Because we're not really running, we're not going to be running any defensive shit at all, aside from Edge of Night. And so, because of that, you know, we are just going to get blown up by Lucian Nami, who have an absolutely ridiculous amount of damage. And we also have to be careful of the CC from Lee Sin and Cassante as well. So, yeah. Alright, I'm looking for another dive. This is Deja Vu here. I'm wanting to leap on him here, but I decided to just walk up, but I see an isolated opportunity, EQ him. He tries to flash out, but I've already activated that isolated Q, so that's going to be dealing ISO damage. Nice. Very good. Gonna see the Raptors here, and I'm gonna take him yet again. Very cool. Lee Sin struggling at level 6. Just kidding, level 7, because he has to leech off his laner. How about that? Yeah, level 9, very good. Pretty much complete control over the jungler right now. Unfortunately, I still can't do shit against the bot lane, so they're gonna have to keep struggling for a bit, but it is Milio Jinx, and they do scale, like, pretty damn nicely. So, all we have to do here is pretty much wait. Like, I have no choice, I have to just wait. I'm heading back down because Lee Sin maybe goes for a dive here of some sort. But, you know, yeah, also staying hidden. These guys decide to dive themselves, and I'm in the perfect spot. Gonna be here for the counter. They try flash out and shit, but I flash on the Lucian for the kill. And then we're gonna passive slow the Nami so she can't get away. QW for the kill. Double kill. Lee Sin had the dragon being taken. So he can't really help out with that at all. But it's all good. You know, 7 kills. I have all the kills on my team. And that is worrying. Well, it's not worrying, but, you know, it's dangerous because I'm so strong. But again, like, I'm Kha'Zix. And I'm playing a really squishy assassin build. So, you know, everyone is looking at me right now and going to be, like, keeping an eye out for me. And although that's what you want to do as Ka, like, you want people to look at you and, you know, be scared by you. That's kind of your entire job, right? It does mean that you have to play way more carefully. Alright, so I get my boots, and I'm going to get opportunity next. I'm going this really cheap lethality, Yumu's opportunity spike. It's an incredible option if you want to just, like, max your burst in the early game. And it's also giving you great mobility, so you can walk around the map faster. Very, very good. Definitely one of the most common Kha'Zix setups in this meta, I believe. And I decided that with this serrated Dirk, maybe I can go for something here. And yeah, I'm gonna head down bot again, waiting in the bush here, see if they go for a ward. Yumu's out of the bush. Go straight on the Lucian with my Hail of Blades autos. And I'm gonna go on Nami next. Q auto. Nice. Perfect situation there. So yeah, if you're confused about what I did with Hail of Blades there, it's what did I do? I think it was auto Q, auto W, auto, or something like that. Anyway, yeah, you just kind of want to try and weave your autos between your abilities, and that's how you kind of combo with Hail of Blades. But yeah, what I'm doing here is I'm waiting for the return of the bot lane. Kind of dangerous, not gonna lie, because I don't have R, and it's Lucian Nami, so gotta be careful. See Nami isolation. Unfortunately, not able to jump on him there. Even jumping there was, like, really, really dangerous, and I don't think I should have done that. I don't think I should be here at all, to be honest, but I guess we got the blue here to take. Nice. You know, we'll take a blue. No worries. And at this point, I have 900 gold, so I should be thinking about recalling soon to get my opportunity. And yeah, you might notice that I bought the CD boots and the... I forgot what that component's called. The little CDR component. The little ball. Yeah. I got that because I hate not having haste on Kha'Zix. So, yeah. Alright, I'm going to go for another gank here. Looks really good. However, I think I went a bit too preemptively. And this is just bad, man. This is just horrible. So I R in. I waste one of my casts of R. I try to go for a combo on Nami. The Q cancels. And then it just goes to shit. And I get exploded. Terrible play by me. Yasuo just completely leaving the Lucian alive. Okay, just felt merciful there for a second. Just let Lucian live. What the hell? No one knows why the hell he did that. But they do get the Nami after some struggling. I guess that's something, but I mean, like, the fucking Lucian's right there, and they just left him, but okay. This looks pretty good. I feel like they can fight this, so I'm like spam pinging. In the meantime, I'm just recalling, because I, you know, did a stupid thing. It looks pretty good on their side, though. In the meantime, K'Sante is being K'Sante and just splitting. So I'm going to be able to catch this wave, which is pretty damn good for me. And afterwards, I have a lot of things to do. I can take my camps and all that stuff. So, yeah, very good. Now, this opportunity is going to be very juicy in terms of letting me deal a lot of damage. K'Sante took my thingy, my Gromp, I think. I get another wave and the cannon minion. Oh my god, we're eating good. Very good. That gets me level 11. And then I want to path down to bot side because Dragon's coming up. Boom. There we go. Infernal Jake. Don't really want to miss that. It's going to be pretty damn nice to have. And then I evolve my E because I'm an idiot. In this case, you do not evolve E. I evolved E because I'm an... Like, when I play this build, I'm full ego, okay? I'm full ego, and I'm like, yeah, I can handle it. Yeah, I'd win. Nah, I'd win, bro. So, yeah, in this case, you should evolve R. Or W. W is also a decent option. But I would probably go R here, just so that I can have increased invis. Anyway, isolated army here. I find it to be a perfect chance to go in. And in my mind, I was like, okay, I'm going to kill the Nami, insta-kill her, and then jump out. But, you know, K'Sante just did not let me move. And so, I could not escape. And I get, yeah, I just get K'Sante. So, it is what it is. I ping back here because Azir is coming and they just don't seem to notice it. They're just like mindlessly auto-attacking. Not really paying attention to what's actually happening on the map. And then enemy team re-engages and my team dies. Which is pretty damn bad. Yasuo goes in 1v4. Let's fucking go. He'd win. He'd win, maybe. Maybe not. Anyway, he lives. He's alright. And I'm going to go into my... well... Normally, at this point, I would actually go into Triforce. That's the build. I would go Yumu's Opportunity Triforce. And I don't know how, but it works amazingly. Triforce is super underrated. But, you know, for this game, I'm going to be sitting on the Sheen because I need other items. Find the Nami isolated here. Not able to kill her. Fortunately, it got bubbled. Maybe I could have held my leap there or something. I don't know. Yasuo's going to go in. And Yasuo gets Tornado, knocks up the Nami, going to finish her off, very nice, and he's going to be getting Q-stacks on the K'Sante here. We're going to be chasing down these two, jump on the league, pretty much explode him. You can see that Sheen damage actually coming through really strong. Do not underestimate Sheen, it's an incredible item. It's even better once you get Triforce, because, yeah, just more damage in general, but... Yeah, Sheen, my favorite, bro. K'Sante be teleporting. Trying to go on the Jinx here, but we're actually here to help out. The culling comes through from... Actually, is that the name? I don't fucking know. Anyway, Lucian gonna like, step up way too far. I'm gonna R forward, auto Q, and he's gonna flash, but still die to my red buff. Look at that Sheen damage, man. That's why I like it. It's so nice, man. It's just a nice little pop of damage. It does more than fucking Voltaic Sword. Like, why? It's just so nice. Anyway, fight still happening. Jinx overextend yet again. Unfortunate. We're still in the sort of scaling phase. Like, my team isn't really that strong yet, so we need to kind of play it safe and wait. And also, I'm not really at that point where I can just sort of roll over everything yet, so I have to keep farming as much as I can. We don't talk about that W on the Krugs. And yeah, I wanted to, you know, start building into the Triforce, but the thing is, like, I can't do that because enemy is building armor, and I really do not want to get countered during the time where I'm building the Triforce. I just don't want that to happen at all. So yeah, I'm gonna go into Sarudis though. This looks fucking juicy to me. I don't know, man. But unfortunately, it's warded, and these guys back off at the right time. This is an extremely forced fight, and we just don't want to take this. It's terrible. Terrible. Back the fuck off. Like, this is not good. The enemy team already knows we're coming. It's just not good. So we're gonna waste some time there. Baron under my feet. How you going, mate? And then, yeah, I just have to keep farming. Like, it's pretty much all I can do here. I can take that wave if I'm a piece of shit, and, you know, I want to take the farm for myself and deny Gnar, but... You know, the thing is, like, even though you're playing selfish, right? You can't just fuck over your laners for the sake of yourself. That is not really ideal. Unless they're totally useless and they're not contributing to the game, then you can do it. But Gnar is still extremely important to this composition, so I need to make sure he's still getting his farm. Anyway, this is bad. Can I, like, do you need me to tell you why that's bad? And, like, I don't think I do. It's just an extremely forced engage, no isolation, onto Lucian Nami, who's extremely potent. You know, I just can't do that. I can't do that, man. Gnar is going to get caught out here and just barely survive. Yeah, overall, like, this is the point in the game where I just threw. Yeah, not something I should have done in the slightest. That's just because I am thinking I'm strong, but, you know, not really respecting my enemy as much. To make matters even worse, Jinx gets Insect, and now they can threaten Baron. Yeah, not great. They're not going to Baron here, but, you know, still a very, very bad scenario. I got shut down by the Lucian of all people, and now, like, we have to permanently respect him. Thankfully, this is one of the, I think this is one of the, like, the last deaths of this game, so, you know, I learned my lesson off that. Like, that was a prime, you know, part of doing well in League is learning from your mistakes during the game, like, knowing what works and what doesn't, and in that case, I, like, 100% after that, I just know that that is not going to work anymore. I have to hard respect them and not just force shit like that. And so, you know, thankfully, that mistake will be cleared for the rest of the game. And now I can, you know, focus my attention on playing well. Now, I'm asking for vision here because Dragon's coming up and I really don't want to lose too many Dragons. It's a Mountain Drag as well. I really don't want them getting Mountain Drag, especially with this build, whose entire, like, its entire identity revolves on the fucking high burst one-shot. And, you know, I just really don't want them to get that fucking Mountain Drag. So, yeah. They're going to engage onto my team here. Jinx drops really low. And I'm going to manage to sneak into a bush here. I'm assuming it's not watered. It might be, and so if it is, I'm getting ready to jump out. It gets blue watered though, so I immediately have to leave and jump out. Get chunked 2 autos by Lucian. Not even Nami buffed there, I think. I'm not sure actually, but yeah. Look at this though. Massive Gnar ultimate into Yasuo ult. Find the Nami in isolation here. I'm going to be able to combo her, one-shot her. She's going to go down. I get jumped on immediately though. Use my last cast of Void Assault and jump out. Stay alive. Azir comes through, tries to flash wall. I managed to flash out in the process. He's going to kill my Jinx though. Unfortunate. This is looking pretty nice. However, I'm just half health and Lucian's there, so I need to be extremely careful. Yeah, I have nothing up. I only have my leap to work with here, and so I can't really just mindlessly jump in here. And yeah, we're going to have to leave this dragon. There's nothing I can do about it. Just cannot jump in here. If I jump, they will get Baron, and that's just not something we want. So yeah, have to recall. We have 1600 gold, thankfully. So we're going to be able to pick up the Seroda's Grudge. And that's going to help us deal some more damage against the beefy enemies, like the Cassante and the Lee Sin is building armor. And even just everyone, like later on in the game. Essential item, really. I am thinking, though, like, looking back at it now, maybe I should go... maybe I should go Edge of Night first here. Because the Edge of Night is crucial to this game. It's going to allow me to survive a bit of burst from the Lucian and etc. So I feel like maybe the Edge of Night should have been a higher priority early, but it is what it is. This is an egotistical build, okay? So I'm just going full glass cannon, not giving a fuck, alright? Don't do this, guys. It's not good. It's just, like, you can see how much I'm sort of struggling in this game now. Just because of this build I've chosen to take and, you know, the nature of their team comp. But yeah, I have to I have to be really careful with my positioning. And I do get a good position here. However, Gnar gets caught out in the process, and then they're going to start the Baron. I don't even think they know I'm here. This is how good of a position this is. But unfortunately, I think I kind of baited Gnar into getting caught there, and they're just kind of deathballing in the fog of war, so he's going to go down. They are starting the Baron, and there's just no vision. I can't do anything about it. Chuck out the FF. I'm just like, fuck, man, I messed up. Like, I should have run a proper build. Now, yeah, my team gets sweeped up as well. Just, I don't know, they're kind of lost. I don't know, man. I just needed some vision so I can maybe try go for steal. And now I'm being chased down. But here is the kicker, right? So I've lost vision, right? And then I get revealed by the minion. They think I'm going into the bush to recall, so I R just before they see me. I managed to catch out the Lucian in isolation, jump on the Azir straight away because he used everything and he had no cooldowns because he's a donkey. And I pick up 2 kills just like that. I get a massive shutdown from Lucian, and somehow I salvaged that. Yeah, I just salvaged that play. Like, if I don't kill them there, then we are just gonna struggle really badly. I get a serrated Dirk off that, and I'm going to build into the Edge of Night. As you can see, like, I was so tempted to get Triforce there, but I just can't, right? I just can't. I have to build Edge of Night. It's imperative to this game in order to let me survive. But yeah, as far as positioning goes and shit, I've actually been playing it pretty damn well. But it is getting extremely hard to sort of, you know, reliably get kills and, you know, function as Kha'Zix should. I have to play quite reactively. Can't just force shit and jump into them, you know. That's the type of team this is. So, yeah. I guess what I need to do is pick them off one by one. That's how this game is going to work. Yep, that is definitely how it's going to work. I'm going to use my fast combo and high damage, and hopefully they make a mistake, get isolated, and then I pick off the squishies. That's, yeah. You remember when I said, hopefully they separate? Remember when I said that just then? Well, yeah, you know, they start grouping with the Baron, and now they're pushing mid. This is the worst scenario for a Kha'Zix build like this. I have no R evolve yet, I have no W evolve, and now I just have to kind of sit back and wait. And as they slowly group up with no isolation and just kind of, you know, push into the base and threaten the game. Now, what I decided to do is try and stop the minion wave from coming, but it's just like, there's no point. They've already gotten a minion wave through, and now I'm kind of stuck at the back here, and a fight is breaking out. I run through the tower like a fucking monkey, didn't see that there, unlucky. And I'm just like, you know, they're still grouped. I gotta be extra careful. They blue walled me and I have to jump out here, delaying my recall. I don't know, I played this really bad, I feel like, but thankfully my team is gonna hold them off for just a little bit longer. I think the Yasuo wind wall is really helping in this regard, and you know, I can finally get the fucking recall off. And I buy an elixir. That's how badly I want to win these fights, right? I buy an elixir because I'm so desperate to fucking make sure I'm strong enough to do something. Azir is going to engage, flash ulti, knock back the Millie. He's going to go down, but I managed to insta-kill him in isolation. Lucian going to jump forward in isolation. See my opportunity to jump in. R immediately to avoid damage. We pick up the Lucian with a Jinx, and then I get jumped on by Cassante, and I have to jump out immediately. That's my job done. That happened in like the span of 5 seconds, but you know, it works out really nicely. We did our job. That's exactly what we were aiming for, right? The enemy makes mistakes, they get isolated, and we're able to punish them immediately upon them doing that. Fight is still happening. Yasuo going to be spinning on everyone, trying to spin on the Cassante and Nami. Try and go on these guys, but Nami flashes out, and Cassante, well, he's Cassante. Take a look at him. I try flash on the Nami. I get bubbled, unlucky, have no leap. I'm going to try and finish off the Nami here, but I leap in the wrong spot, unfortunately. And then my options are exhausted here, so I have to leave. And nothing I can do in that scenario. Lucian has respawned, got to be careful of him, because I am 1 HP. I have the mobility to disengage there and stay alive. Also find the Gromp and I get level 16. I'm going to sweep the bush here. Apparently no one's here, so I'm going to be able to take this crab, reveal the area. Boom. And then I see Lucian. Immediately my eyes get set on him. So I R. And, well, there you go. I go for a Q auto, W auto, and he just instantly dies. Going to be able to... now we'll be able to contest this dragon, right? Because we just got a really, really nice pick. That also gets me Edge of Night. And I'm going to wait for another elixir. Except I buy the wrong fucking one. I buy the fucking AP elixir. Oh my god, I bought the wrong elixir because I was panicking so hard to get out of the base. God damn it. Oh man, that sucks so much. 500 gold down the drain, but hey, at least we get some increased healing, hey? I meant to do that for sure. Anyway, waiting around for my R to come back up. Lee Sin goes for an engage, trying to peel away with some isolated damage. Find a good chance to jump on the Azir. My Edge of Night is going to protect me from getting knocked back. We're going to finish off the Azir in isolation, and that's the fight 1. Team is going to abandon the K'Sante, as they rightfully should, and he's going to go down as well. Look for a double jump opportunity, not going to be enough. And then we get Dragon. Cool. Fun game, innit? Fun game. Good stuff. So now you can see that my team is currently at the point where we're actually starting to scale and they can start holding their own. So thankfully we're finally at that point. We're very dependent on our team despite despite us being so fed. That's just because of the nature of this build, and yeah, just how greedy it is. We have to sort of rely on our team to create opportunities a little bit sometimes. And here I'm waiting for a potential pick. My team isn't in the position to start the Baron, but I'm wanting to create a pick before we actually maybe start it. And I'm thinking, yeah, this spot is the greatest. They're not gonna check here, but then they fucking mindlessly walk in, and I'm gonna go for an engage here. Auto Q auto, immediately jump out, because if I don't jump out there, I'm instantly dead. I had just enough time to deal that damage and jump out with the Sheen attacks, the Sheen and Hail of Blades attacks, and then just get out. Can't stay any longer to W there or anything like that. I have to just immediately jump, and yeah. So now my R is on cooldown, so I'm useless. Gotta wait around, and gotta be very careful of this vision here. I spot the entire team. I get jumped on here. RFC Lucian gonna chunk me down with 2 auto attacks, and they're gonna try and chase me down here, trying to ult me. Thankfully, I have the move speed to get out of this scenario. Very good. And yeah, these guys are just deathballing. They are really scared of giving me isolation. Extremely scared. It's at least I know I'm doing my job, right? Now, yeah. Can't be too overzealous against that team, especially with teams that just watch for you at every waking moment, like this one. Like you gotta be extremely patient. Even that engage I did on the Lucian before, extremely dangerous, but thankfully I didn't die. So with Baron up, I'm just kind of hanging off to the side, looking for a pick, trying to get something. Trying my hand, because obviously I'm still really strong and I do have one-shot potential, so if someone walks out of position, I can kill them. Except Lucian has GA now, so there goes that. This is look how much they're deathballing, bro. They are actually not even, look at this shit. No isolation, come on. No one is separating. It's honestly a bit adorable. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Oh my god. I'm doing my job perfectly. I'm threatening them and staying alive, making sure I'm not taking damage, just staying out of threat range. And now they start Baron. This is bizarre, because I'm right here, hello. And so we're going to threaten them again, get them off the Baron, like that, just like that. We're not going to engage. And then I'm in a great position here. I'm going to try and loop around, because I was assuming they'd be walking up this way, but then they decide to engage on my team, right? And yeah, this is looking pretty bad. I have to loop all the way around, and yeah, I'm going to wait in the bush here, see if I can go for an R-Evolve engage. However, this is warded, right? But at least I'm drawing the attention a little bit. I'm going to be able to jump out a little with ease. They're going to try and go on my team now. I R-Evolve. I know they saw me, right? I got to be extremely careful here. I don't hard engage. I find my chance. My team engages, jump on the Nami, almost insta-killer there. My team is going to get a massive combo off and kill the rest of the team and pick up the K'Sante. Lucian revives. He's going to destroy me. Unlucky. But we win that fight. And that's the game, guys. Holy moly. Oh, what a crazy game. That's the game right there. Thankfully, my team scaled enough to the point where they can hold their own in the team fight. And then the Gnar ulti there with the Yasuo. Really good stuff. Completely obliterating that team. And, I finally managed to find my chance at the end. And, get that engage on the Nami. You may have seen this clip from the guide. And I wanted to include this entire game because I thought it was amazing. But yeah, that's going to be this Hail of Blades card game. I hope you enjoyed. Extremely fun, but super risky playstyle. Be careful, guys. Thank you for watching. And like always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.